They called my name like a verdict. Not a greeting. Not a welcome. Just wait. The bailiff's voice rang out in the high-ceilinged courtroom like a bell tolling the hour. I stood slowly, brushing imaginary lint off my dark suit. My movements calm, deliberate. She was already there. Plaintiff's table, red lips, black dress, mascara thick enough to be war paint. Her posture screamed confidence. Her eyes said nothing. Beside her sat her lawyer, smug, tan, flipping through documents like the outcome was already boxed and tied. The judge turned to me. Mr. Ellison, as per previous filing, unless disputed, child support stands at $22,500 monthly for the minors in question. Twins, a pair of strangers. I had never met them, never even heard their names until 2 months ago. I walked forward, slow and sure, like stepping onto ice. The silence wasn't tension. It was loaded, measured. From my inner pocket, I removed a heavy envelope, silver seal glinting under court lights. I didn't speak, just handed it to the clerk. No hesitation, no tremble. The judge took it, peeled it open. 1 page, 2, 3. His jaw set. His tone changed. Seal the room. Gasps. Movement. A body collapsed. Her lawyer, crumpled like paper. The judge stared at me now, but not in authority, in awareness, in apology. I deeply regret the hardship this has caused you, sir. I didn't respond. I didn't need to. She looked at me like a statue, still smiling, still pretending. She didn't know yet, but she would. 3 months earlier, I got a letter from the Department of Social Services. Not a call, a printed letter, cold as stone. Apparently, I was now the father of 5-year-old twins. Paternity confirmed. Monthly payments initiated. My name signed. I blinked twice at the photo attached. 2 blonde-haired, blue-eyed kids grinning into a summer sky. I'm brown-skinned, brown-eyed. My DNA says southern roots, island blood. And I'd had a vasectomy 8 years ago. The mother? Evelyn Carter. My wife. Still technically. We had been apart for 18 months. Quiet separation. No arguments. Just distance. She told me she was rediscovering herself. Turns out she was reinventing me too. The timeline didn't add up. The biology didn't check out. The lies started unraveling the minute I looked too closely. I dug. Quietly. Pulled the original court-ordered test. Forged. Pulled her medical records. Mine too. Filed subpoenas. Called in favors. I traced email accounts. Payment logs. Found the man listed as witness on the parental filing, a pediatric specialist she used to work with. He lived in the same condo complex. Ate at the same deli. Their kids? His cheekbones. His nose. I saw them once on a patio. She leaned into his shoulder. He kissed her temple. They looked like a family that had been one for years. I didn't feel betrayed. I felt calibrated. Like every puzzle piece was snapping into place. I sent off my DNA. Matched it against the court file. 0% paternity. No biological link. 2 weeks before today, I asked her to lunch. She came glowing. Confident. Maybe it's time to make peace, she said. I smiled. Absolutely. She sipped wine like a queen. Told me I was being dramatic. I slid a plain envelope across the table. Thin. Clinical. She opened it slowly. Read the header. Read the numbers. Read the verdict of the test. She said nothing for 5 seconds, then started to stutter. Her hand gripped the napkin. She was unraveling, quietly, like a sweater pulled from the hem. I stood, took my coat. She reached for me. I didn't pull away. I let her feel the final goodbye, a warmth she'd never earn again. And I walked out. Now, in court, the judge read it all. Not just the test, but the fake doctor's notes, the money trail, the technician she bribed to forge my signature on the affidavit. She tried to engineer a father out of thin air and stick me with the bill. $22,500 a month for a lie. A fantasy she dressed in legal paperwork. The judge paused, then called for federal agents. Perjury, fraud, identity theft. The marshals didn't wait. They moved fast. Her hands went behind her back. The cuffs clicked. She screamed my name like it was a weapon. I didn't flinch. I passed her. Past her lawyer's body still crumpled on the floor. Past the buzzing audience. Outside, the sky looked different. The wind felt real again. I sat in my car. Closed my eyes. Not happy. Not sad. Just balanced. Justice isn't loud. It's not bright. It's heavy. It's a quiet restoration of what was stolen. She wanted dollars. She got charges. I didn't lose anything. I reclaimed my name. And the next time someone calls me Dad, it will be because I earned it, not because someone wrote it on a form.